Hi, Murray here. Welcome to my art class. I'm glad you could join me today. Today we're going to delve into the beautiful world of watercolor landscape painting. And I'm going to show you how easy and fun it is to paint and create some of nature's most beautiful scenes in watercolor. We're going to paint breathtaking sunsets, beautiful birch trees, peaceful snowfalls, and gentle flowing streams. I'm going to guide you through each step, and I think you'll really enjoy what we do as we explore the captivating scenes of nature that we're going to bring to life with our watercolor painting. So grab your brushes, get your paints, and let's get started and have some fun. Today we're going to paint a beautiful sunset on the water. First thing we're going to do is we're going to wet the paper all over, and then we're going to start laying down some paint. And we want to make it a sunset, so we're going to put some nice yellow paint in there, yellows, oranges, reds. Make it a beautiful little sunset, nice and bright. Then we'll cover it up with night sky. So that's a little bit of orange on top of the yellow. I use lemon yellow and cad orange, and then I have a little cad red also that I just mix in. It really doesn't matter, just put in whatever you like. It's all how you feel at the moment. Now we're going to put in a little darker sky, a little blue, put a little purple into it, a little brown into it, just to mix it up, give it a grayness. Nice dark sky, denoting the nighttime that's coming. And here we're going to paint our little landmass. It's going to be the horizon and then the trees, the tree line above it. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Just paint the tree line, paint the tops of the trees, and after that we'll add a few colors in. Not that you'll see them, but we'll add a few different colors in just to make it, just to give it a little contrast. So right now I'm just putting a little orange on the top of the trees and a little bit of red and mixing it with some brown, just to give it a nighttime look and apropos to what I'm doing here. And here I'm just doing a little darker set of trees, a little tree line there. It'll be a little bit closer, so it'll be denoted as darker. And just nice and quick and easy, just scratch them in, paint them. Nothing, this is not the detail here. This is just the background to what we're going to have. The pretty part here is the sunset, and then we're going to put a reflection on the water. Right now you can see me just very lightly putting in a little yellow, and we'll just try and match the colors that are above it. A little bit orangey, and a little bit of cad red, alizarin crimson, whatever you have to make the sun a little brighter. There we go. And this I'm just blending it all in together, so it's no definite lines, just a nice light reflection at sunset. And next we're going to do a little bit with the just dab out a little color on the tree line, just make it a little bit lighter. Don't want it too dark, it'll look too close. It'll conflict with our islands that we're going to just start painting. This is a little closer tree line that I'm going to do now, and just the fact that it's a little closer to us, I'm going to paint it a little darker so that it'll stand out and you'll see it. And I think it'll look nice with the sunlight coming directly behind it. I think that'll look really nice. We'll put a nice reflection in the water with that. Yeah, we'll put 3 trees in here. That should do it. A few other tree trunks in the background. Yeah, just make it look like a little bit of a forest. Put a few lines in there just to add a little bit of contrast. Okay, so now we're going to do the islands, and I do the islands in a blue and brown mixture. The brown that I use is burnt sienna, and the blue that I use is ultramarine blue and cobalt blue. And I basically mix them all together 3 equally. And now we're just painting the foliage on top of the rocks. In a minute we're going to actually carve the rocks out with a palette knife. Here we go. And you just scrape it, and voila, you've got some nice rocks there. We'll put some tree trunks in. There you go. A couple of trunks. We'll just hollow out a few more places in the rocks just to give it the crevices and the marks. Make it look more like a rock. Now we're just going to give everything a little contrast, put yellow right on top of it. And eventually we're going to put some trees over that just to block it off a little, but just add some contrast here. I made it very dark. I think this will just lighten it up a tad. I'm using some red and orange to just make it a fall foliage kind of thing. And here I'm just going to rub out the drips that I had. Just requires a wet brush, get the water, the moisture out of it, and just run it over the paint. It's pretty easy to take off. Now we're just going to paint a little bit on the top, or when I say paint, I mean remove some of the paint just to let the rock show through the crevices and the marks on the rock, and to denote where the top of the rock is. Now we're just going to blend in the foliage so that it all fits together. And again, just straightening out the bottom here. This is going to be our next island. Same thing, blue and black for the rocks. Keep it wet, keep it thick. It'll be easier to scrape off. Won't dry as quickly. You'll be able to see the contrasting color, which will make it look like a rock. There we go. That's it, just showing the tops. There we go. Yeah, that to me looks like a rock. A little bit of tissue. Just give it a dab here and there. That's it, just make it a little lighter. And we're ready. Here comes the foliage. Same color, black and brown, blue and brown. Add a little Payne's gray to it, darken it up. I'll just put on some more yellow just to give it some contrast. Make it look a little bit on the green side. And I do this so that you'll have a difference in the foliage. It won't all be one solid color. There, a little bit of cat orange on the top. More yellow down here. Again, it's lemon yellow. Has a strong dye, covers up a lot of stuff. And we'll do the same on the other side. And here I'm just going to clean up a little bit on the rock. Just remove a little bit of paint so that it looks a little bit of the lighter rock shows through. There we go. There we go. And there you have sunset, pine trees, rocks, islands. And in a minute we're going to do some reflections on here. just to put the finishing touches on the painting. First, we're going to put some trees in, though. That's pretty important. Just painting some trees in there just to put a little contrast in. Just trying to show the dark trees with a little lighter background to it. Just adding a little yellow, again for contrast purposes. Now we'll do the trees on this island. Trees are nice and easy. Just draw a line and then just through the branches, anything that makes it look like a pine tree. I find it fairly simple. Just make a mark. There you go. It doesn't have to be anything. It's just, you're the creator here. You do anything that you want. Have fun. Yeah, we'll draw some taller trees just to show the difference, let it appear that it's closer to us than the ones in the background. So we just have to give it a little bit more height. That way it'll look a little closer. And we're just putting a few little background trees in here just to make it look more like a forest. Now we're going to get on to the reflection. There we go. Same colors, blue and brown. I'll get it going. This one a little bit more brown than the blue. And there's your rock reflected. And here we're just going to put the foliage on. A little bit of dark green, green and black. There we go. Put a few waves in there. A little contrast. So the best way to use these videos, of course, is to watch it all the way through and then come back and see what, let's say I'm painting the sky. Watch me paint the sky, stop it for a moment, do what you just saw. You can reverse it, go back and take a look at what we did, and then paint along while I'm painting, and you'll have some real fun with this thing. Right now I'm doing a little bit more contrast on the trees up front, and that's just to keep it from being boring. Now that'll all fade a little, or it won't be as dark or as bright after it's dry. And there you have it, a beautiful sunset and reflection on the water. Simple, quick, fun to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It would mean a lot to us here if you would subscribe to our channel, so please subscribe. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again real soon on our next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.